Hello everyone, coming to you with the long-awaited autumn makeup tutorial. So let's just dive right in and get started. Okay, so first off we're going to put in our contacts. I got these from Honey Color. They're blue circle lenses. They're really easy and comfortable to put in. I just use some generic solution from Walmart. Even if I have them in solution in the container, I always put them in my hand and clean them off. So as you see here, it's just super easy to pop them in. Sometimes there's a little bit of dust, and so you might have to take them out again and clean them again. But as you see, they're really pigmented and bright. Next, we're going to be using our Sephora Hydrating Primer. Because of my thyroid, my face is super dry, so I always like to go and prime my face with some hydrating primer. That way I have just a really nice smooth surface to put my makeup on and to really work with. I'm really bad and I'm not using a brush, I'm just using my hands. Next, we're going to use our Makeup Forever Y218 Reboot Foundation. I'm taking my beauty blender and just putting it on the certain spots of my face and just really working it in. My face doesn't have a lot of breakouts, so I don't need a lot of coverage. Next, we're using our Sephora foundation brush in 90 with my Revlon Candid Concealer in 005. I just put it on my forehead, under my eyes, on my chin, and the bridge of my nose. Just go in with the brush and just kind of dab it, make sure it looks all smooth, and make sure that you can't see those dark eye circles. Next, I'm just going back with my foundation and I'm taking my Sephora brush and my beauty blender and just working it in to tap it on top because my concealer is a little darker than my skin, so I just want to make sure that it all looks like the same color. So next I'm just, fixing any stuff that doesn't look smooth. Next, I'm taking my Laruce LR375 brush and taking my Tarte setting powder, tapping off the excess and just going along and just setting all that foundation and concealer. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get sweaty when doing makeup, and this helps it just feel dry and smooth and just look flawless. So just make sure you're covering every part you put foundation on. Okay, next I'm using my OFRA highlighter in Glazed Donut. I just take my finger and put a little dab on the end of my nose. Then I'm going to use my highlighter brush to put it on the tops of my cheekbones. Next, I'm taking my e.l.f. contour palette, taking that really light color, put it on the bridge of my nose and just the high points of my cheeks. Just making sure I get every point that the light would naturally hit. Next, I'm taking my Laruce Angle Contour L334 and taking that lighter brown and just sucking in those cheeks and just going along my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to take that darker brown, go along the top of my head and bottom of my chin and just making sure I get that Anna face shape. Next, I'm taking my $1 Billion Brows brush and I'm just brushing out my eyebrows to make sure that they're not going crazy and just like all these different directions. Next, I'm going to be taking my Moods Laura Sanchez palette and taking that medium brown color and just going in and filling in my eyebrows to make sure that they're gonna match my wig. So just go in and just fill them all in. I didn't necessarily go with Anna's brow shape, I just went with my natural shape. But in order to make sure that the color is saturated, make sure you get every single part of those eyebrows and then take the brush and brush it all in so that there's no spots. Next, I'm taking my Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizer Primer, put some on my finger, then put some on the lids and just rub it all in. Make sure that you get like this surface that the eyeshadow is going to stick to so you don't have fallout into your contact lenses. Next, I'm taking my Colourpop Anna Frozen 2 palette. And first, we're going to take the color Schooch in and the Laruce Flat Shading Brush LR002 and just patting that all in along the lid and under the eyebrows. Also want to get into the inner corners just because that really just makes your eyes pop and gives you that classic Disney big eye look. Next, taking my Firma Blending Brush 403 and taking the color Fearless, and I'm just gonna get some and just put it all into my crease. Just warning you guys, this color is really pigmented, so you don't need a lot. As you see, I'm just blowing it off. So just blend, blend, blend. Then I'm taking the color Charades, put that into the outer corner of the eye, and make sure to blend, blend, blend. Next, I'm taking my e.l.f. Cosmetics Precision Eyeliner, and I'm going to be doing just a thin line along the lash line. I'm going to be doing a small cat eye, so I just really start from the center and work my way out to the point, then go back towards the inner eye corner and do a super thin line. Go back and fill any spots you might have missed. Moving on to the other eye, do the same thing. Start from the middle, go out. If you mess up, it's just really easy to fix with liquid eyeliner, which is why it's my preferred method of eyeliner. Let that dry. Next, we're going to be taking the Itsse eyeshadow palette. We're going to be taking the dark and the light brown, and we're going to be dipping our bobby pin in it and just going to town on those freckles. If you're doing Anna, you want to make sure you have those classic freckles. I have freckles, but they're too light to see, so I really want to make sure that they popped. So go all along your cheeks, make them a bit more sparse on your cheeks, but really just concentrate on your nose, because that's where most of her freckles are. Next, we're using the Colourpop Floating Lights Pressed Blush and the Laruce Blush Brush, and just really focus on the apples of your cheeks along the bridge of your nose. Next, we're taking our eyelash curler and just curling the lashes. Go to town on those lashes. We're going to be taking the Ciate London Triple Shot XXL Mascara. Just wiggle your brush up. Make sure every eyelash is coated, and do just a really light on the bottom lashes. Yeah, just wiggle up and make sure that you're getting the inner eyelashes and the outer. Next, taking my Thrive Brilliant Eye Brightener in Aurora, going towards the inner corner and under the eye to make sure they really look big. Next, I'm using my Kiss Strip Lash Glue with my Kiss Natural Lashes. This is the most nerve-wracking part of any princess look, in my opinion. Make sure you let it dry for 30 seconds. Now the hard part. You just want to try and get as close to your lash line as possible. Make sure the glue is tacky so that it sticks. As you notice, I am doing this without tweezers. I don't know, I've just put them on so often that I just am used to using my fingers. It gives me a little bit more control. First try. Okay, second. Okay. Nerve-wracking right here. As you can tell, I am super concentrated. I'm just laying it dry. Now the hard part. I'm gearing myself up. You can see it in my face. Okay. I actually went back and fixed them a little bit after I filmed this part because, as you can see, the right side is lifting. So you just want to make sure. Okay, so go back with your e.l.f. eyeliner, fill in any gaps that might have occurred with your false lashes, just to make sure they look as natural as possible. Next, I'm taking my Seraphine Botanicals Fruit Lip Butter, because I get really dry lips, so I want to make sure they're as moisturized as possible. So just go and put that on there. Next, I have my Colourpop Going North Cream Lipstick. I just dab it on my lips because it's a really bright color, and Honest is more subdued. Next, just grab a tissue and dab off that excess lipstick. Okay, the costume. Okay, so this costume was from Cosplay Sky, and some parts were made by me. So for getting the wig on, you want to do pin curls at the front, because that just makes it so that the wig doesn't slide back. So just twist the hair then just shove a bobby pin in there. Okay, so I divide my hair in the back and I braid each side, and then as soon as I'm done braiding, I go and I just take it up and then I pin it along close to where the pin curls are. Sometimes you need 2 bobby pins, but 1 should suffice most of the time. If you feel your hair slipping, you'll go and just layer the bobby pins on top of each other. You know, you can't go wrong with bobby pins. Okay, so taking my wig cap, just slide it over the top and then make sure that it's in line with your hairline. Next, I have this wig I got from eBay. It's just a generic strawberry blonde wig. So take it, put the front on first, then slide the back. Make sure the sides are in line with your natural hair. If you don't feel comfortable, just feel free to go and bobby pin it in place. Okay, so separate this section out, like about a 2-inch section, and then right in back that 2-inch section, take another 1-inch section and just rope braid it all along the top of your head. And then once you get to the back, go take it to the back of your head and bobby pin that in place. I did a couple bobby pins just because I didn't want it to slip. Okay, so take those 2-inch sections you had in front and just bring it together into a low ponytail in the back. So as you can see, I missed this frizzy section in back, so I just go and bobby pin that down in place. Next, I'm going to once again just twist, 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 twist it in back for a low bun. And make sure you bobby pin the crap out of this bun because it is so heavy that it will fall and come out. So I just bobby pin, you know, hold the bun by the bottom and just bobby pin it. Ooh, looks so good. Okay, next, you just want to make sure to fix the bangs. Make sure you use the bangs to cover up your natural sideburns popping out. These bangs are really easy to style. I just kind of, oh, another part's popping up. Okay, so just kind of like push up the bangs so they kind of have a curl. Next, we have the accessories. My tiara, ring, and earrings were from Fairy Tale Wigs. The crown is gorgeous. Slip that in back of the rope braid along the top. Next, I have the engagement ring. It's flexible, it's adjustable, so gorgeous. Next, I have the earrings. These are just clip-on earrings, so they're really easy to put on. Super comfy, super gorgeous. Next, we have the belt. It was just made out of some velvet. I had the buckle on the belt is actually from Itsse. If you want the link, I'll link it in the description, but it just snaps in back. Next, we have the cape from Cosplay Sky. It just buttons onto the bolero. Super easy. It doesn't pull back, which is super nice. Okay, the look's complete. All right, here is the finished Anna look. I'm super, super proud of it. Give this video a like, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe. Thanks for watching.